Welcome back to our channel, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin, a rare and valuable treasure with connections to the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this coin holds both historical significance and incredible potential value. Stick around to find out just how much this coin could be worth today, as we explore its origins, rarity, and how it could make you some serious money. To fully appreciate the significance of the 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin, we need to take a step back in time to understand its historical context. British Malaya was a group of territories on the Malay Peninsula and the island of Singapore that were under British control. These territories included what we now know as Malaysia and Singapore. In 1954, the winds of change were blowing across the region. British Malaya was on the brink of gaining independence, and this coin was minted during a period of great transition. The year also marks an important era in British history. Queen Elizabeth II had ascended to the throne in 1952 after the death of her father, King George VI. This coin, therefore, represents both colonial history and the early years of Queen Elizabeth's reign. During this time, coins were being produced under the rule of Queen Elizabeth II, and the 50-cent coin was part of that legacy. It was one of the last coins produced for British Malaya before the territories would eventually achieve independence. This adds significant historical value to the coin, making it a prized possession among collectors worldwide. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin is a work of art. On the obverse side, you'll find a beautiful portrait of the young Queen Elizabeth II. The inscription reads, Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait is significant because it represents the early years of her reign, a time when the world was just beginning to recognize her as the new monarch. The reverse side of the coin features the denomination 50 cents in large, bold numbers. Surrounding it, you'll see the words British Malaya and the year 1954. At the bottom, there is an image of two sheaves of rice, symbolizing the agricultural economy of the region. The design elements of this coin are simple but powerful, representing both British influence and local identity. As for the technical details, the coin is made of cupronickel, a durable alloy of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of 29.8 millimeters and weighs 11.66 grams. Its size and composition make it a solid and hefty coin, with a smooth, reeded edge. Now, let's talk about what every collector wants to know: rarity and value. The 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin is considered rare, especially in high grades of preservation. Coins that have been well maintained or stored in pristine conditions are incredibly valuable today. This is due to a number of factors. First, the coin was minted during a transitional period in British Malaya's history, meaning that fewer coins were produced as the colonial era was ending. This reduced the overall mintage numbers, making the 1954 issue relatively scarce compared to other coins from earlier years. Second, many of these coins were used in circulation and experienced wear and tear, so finding one in excellent or uncirculated condition is rare. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are graded extremely fine, XF, or mint state, MS, by professional coin grading services. The current market value of the coin varies greatly depending on its condition. Coins in average circulated condition can fetch anywhere from $20 to $50. However, if you're lucky enough to have a coin in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value ranging from $300 to $600. For certain rare specimens, especially those with exceptional luster or striking errors, the price could even reach into the thousands. If you're thinking about selling or buying this coin, it's important to understand the grading process. Professional coin grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), can authenticate and grade your coin, which will significantly affect its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that has no visible marks or signs of wear. For example, a 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin graded MS65, which is nearly perfect, could easily sell for over $500. Coins graded lower, say VF20, very fine, may only sell for $20 to $30. So, having your coin professionally graded can make a huge difference in its worth. Collectors have been known to pay big money for rare 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coins, especially in high grades. In recent years, coins in mint condition have been sold at auction for several $100s, with particularly rare pieces fetching even more. It's not uncommon to see private sales or auctions where this coin goes for upwards of $1,000, especially if there are unique characteristics like minting errors or exceptional quality. In fact, in 2020, a high-grade 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin was sold for nearly $1,200 at a prominent auction house. These types of coins are often sought after by collectors who specialize in British colonial coins, and they're willing to pay top dollar for a rare piece like this one. So, how can you tell if your 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin is worth big money? Here are a few tips. Look for minimal wear and tear. Coins that appear shiny, with clear details on both the obverse and reverse sides, will be more valuable. Any unusual characteristics, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can make your coin more valuable. As we mentioned earlier, professional grading can help determine the exact value of your coin. Keep an eye on auctions and recent sales to get an idea of the current market value for similar coins. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1954 British Malaya 50-cent coin. This small but mighty coin carries immense historical significance, and, if you're lucky enough to own one, could be worth quite a bit. Whether you're a passionate collector or just stumbled upon one of these coins, it's clear that this 50-cent piece has the potential to bring in big money. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and value guides. Who knows, the next coin in your collection could be worth a fortune. We're diving into a fascinating coin from the era of Queen Elizabeth II, a rare and historical treasure. We're talking about the 1958 British Malaya 50-cent coin. Whether you're a collector or simply curious about coin values, you'll want to stick around to learn all about its rich history, its value today, and how much it's worth in the collector's market. Could it be worth big money? Let's find out. To truly understand the value of the 1958 British Malaya 50-cent coin, we first need to explore its historical context. British Malaya refers to a group of states on the Malay Peninsula and Singapore, which were under British control from the 19th century until the mid-20th century. This period was crucial in shaping the region's modern history. In 1957, Malaya gained its independence from the British Empire, becoming a sovereign nation. But in 1958, when this coin was minted, it still bore the face of Queen Elizabeth II, who had ascended to the throne in 1952. The inclusion of her portrait symbolized the transition period between colonial rule and Malaya's newfound independence. The 50-cent coin of 1958 is a product of this unique historical moment. It serves as a reminder of British influence in the region and the era of Queen Elizabeth's early reign. Malaya would eventually form part of modern-day Malaysia, and this coin is a lasting relic of that time. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and features of the coin. The obverse side features a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This portrayal was used on many British and Commonwealth coins during the 1950s and 1960s, showing the Queen in her youthful glory. Her head is adorned with a laurel wreath, symbolizing peace and victory, while the inscription reads Queen Elizabeth II. On the reverse side of the coin, we have the denomination 50 cents prominently displayed in the center, with the date 1958 below. Surrounding it is a beautifully intricate design of traditional Malay patterns, a nod to the cultural heritage of the region. The coin is made of cupronickel, a combination of copper and nickel, and it has a weight of 9.34 grams with a diameter of 27.76 millimeters. Its milled edge prevents counterfeiting, adding to its collectible nature. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How rare is this coin, and what is its value? The 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin is considered rare for several reasons. As Malaya transitioned toward independence, fewer coins bearing the Queen's portrait were produced, especially in comparison to earlier British colonial coins. This coin represents one of the last official coins issued before the formation of Malaysia in 1963. Uncirculated or mint-condition ***, with no scratches or damage, are highly sought after. If your coin has been well preserved, it could fetch a significant price. A 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin in good condition can fetch anywhere between $30 and $300 depending on factors such as coins with low mintage or limited production runs. Uncirculated or well-preserved coins command higher prices. As more collectors recognize the historical significance of British Malaya coins, the value can rise. But wait. For coins in pristine mint condition, the value could skyrocket to $1,000 or more at auction. That's right, these coins are known to fetch serious money, especially if certified by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC. Footage of coin auctions, animated graphs showing the value increase over time. Asterisk in recent years, we've seen the price of the 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin increase due to rising demand from collectors in Southeast Asia, the UK, and around the world. In fact, some rare coins in excellent condition have sold for thousands of dollars at prestigious coin auctions. For example, a mint-condition 1958 50 cents coin once sold for over $2,000 at auction. This goes to show that if you have one of these coins, it might be worth much more than you think. Step-by-step guide on grading coins, showing examples of wear and damage. Asterisk if you've got a 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin lying around, here are a few tips on how to grade and evaluate its worth. Look for signs of wear, especially on the Queen's portrait and the date. A coin with minimal wear will be worth more. Even small scratches or dents can drastically lower the value of your coin. If you believe your coin is in great shape, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can significantly boost its value. If your coin is in mint or near mint condition, you may be sitting on a coin worth big money. Online listings, eBay sales, and footage of coin shops. Asterisk ready to cash in on your 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin? Here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions are great places to list your coin, especially if it's in excellent condition. Keep an eye on similar listings to see how much they're selling for. Visit reputable coin shops or dealers who specialize in British colonial coins. They can give you an appraisal and might offer to buy it on the spot. Attending coin shows can give you a chance to meet potential buyers face to face, and sometimes you can negotiate a better price in person. Remember, always get your coin professionally appraised before selling. So, could your 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin be worth thousands of dollars? If you have one of these rare gems, it's time to take a closer look. Comment below if you own this coin or plan to check your collection. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin content. Stay tuned for more videos on valuable coins and the stories behind them. Thanks for watching. Message with links to other related videos. Asterisk thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This script should provide a comprehensive and engaging presentation of the 1958 British Malaya 50 cents coin, covering everything from its historical significance to its value in today's market. Are you holding a 1959 Canadian 50 cent coin with Queen Elizabeth II? Well, you might want to look twice because this small coin could be worth big money. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history, the incredible value, and why this specific coin is so highly sought after by collectors around the world. Let's get started. To truly appreciate the 1959 Canadian 50 cent coin, we need to take a journey back in time to understand its significance. 1959 marked the 7th year of Queen Elizabeth II's reign after her coronation in 1952. At this point, the Queen was already establishing herself as a global figure of stability and modernity. Canada, being part of the British Commonwealth, proudly displayed Queen Elizabeth's portrait on all of its coins, including the 50-cent piece. This coin was a symbol of Canada's loyalty to the Crown, but it also represented a pivotal moment in Canadian history, as the country was beginning to assert its own identity on the international stage. Now, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1959 Canadian 50-cent piece is truly a work of art. On the obverse side, you'll see the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was created by the artist Mary Gillick. This specific portrait was used on Canadian coins from 1953 until 1964, featuring the Queen without a crown, symbolizing her youthful energy. On the reverse side, we have the classic Canadian coat of arms. This design has been used since 1937, showing the royal arms of the United Kingdom with symbols of England, Scotland, Ireland, and France, representing Canada's colonial history. The coat of arms is surrounded by maple leaves, a proud symbol of Canada's national identity. So, what makes this coin special beyond its design? The 1959 50-cent coin is composed of 80% silver and 20% copper, giving it a total weight of 11.66 grams. Its diameter is 29.72 millimeters, and the edge is reeded, which is a common security feature on coins to prevent counterfeiting. The real highlight here is the silver content. Silver coins, especially those minted before 1968 in Canada, are highly collectible due to their precious metal content. The 80% silver content makes these coins valuable, not only for collectors but also for those interested in precious metals. Now, let's talk about how rare this coin is. In 1959, the Royal Canadian Mint produced 3,123,580 of these 50-cent pieces. While that may sound like a large number, it's important to note that over the years, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or melted down for their silver content. This means that finding one in good condition today is not as easy as you might think. Coins that have been well preserved or kept in mint condition, meaning they haven't been in circulation or have minimal wear, are especially valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, which can significantly drive up the price. So, how much is a 1959 Canadian 50-cent coin worth today? Well, the value depends heavily on the coin's condition. Let's break it down. If your 1959 50-cent coin has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, its value is typically around $10 to 30 Canadian dollars, mostly driven by the silver content. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated coin that's in mint condition, the value jumps significantly. In MS60 grade, these coins can sell for around $60 to 100 Canadian dollars. But in higher grades, like MS65, the value can soar to $200 to $500 CAD or more. Although there was no official proof set for 1959, some specially preserved coins from mint sets can fetch upwards of $700 or even more depending on their quality and rarity. That's right, some of these coins could be worth hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases, even more. Imagine finding one of these in your collection, sitting there for years, and suddenly realizing it could be worth a small fortune. But why is this coin so sought after? The combination of its age, silver content, and the iconic design makes it a collector's dream. Coins from the 1950s that feature Queen Elizabeth II in her early reign are particularly popular because they represent a significant era of modern British and Commonwealth history. The 1959 50-cent piece is also attractive because of its rarity in higher grades. Since many were melted down for their silver content in the 1970s and 1980s, those that survived in excellent condition are highly prized by numismatists and investors alike. And now, let's talk about the big money. Rare coin collectors are willing to pay hefty sums for exceptional examples of the 1959 Canadian 50-cent coin. At auctions, these coins can fetch impressive prices, particularly if they're in superb condition. We've seen coins sell for as much as $1,000 or more at prestigious auctions. The excitement of bidding wars, the thrill of acquiring a rare piece of history, it's all part of what makes coin collecting such a passionate hobby. So, do you have a 1959 50-cent coin and are wondering how to find out if it's worth big money? Here are some quick tips to help you out. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for minimal wear, sharp details on Queen Elizabeth's portrait, and a clean coat of arms on the reverse. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will significantly increase its market value. Check out recent auction results or online marketplaces like eBay to see what similar coins are selling for. If you're looking to sell, work with a well-known coin dealer or attend a coin auction to ensure you get the best price. The 1959 Canadian 50-cent coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history. From its elegant design to its silver content, this coin tells the story of Canada during a time of growth and change. Whether you're a collector, investor, or simply someone who stumbled upon this coin in your drawer, it's always worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You might just be holding a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about rare and valuable coins. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. And let us know in the comments, have you found a 1959 Canadian 50-cent coin? We'd love to hear your story. This script provides a complete breakdown of the 1959 Canadian 50-cent coin, including its history, specifications, value, and why it's highly sought after. The tone is engaging and informative, making it suitable for a YouTube audience interested in rare coins and collectibles. We're diving into an extraordinary coin with a rich history, the 1960 East Africa 50 cents featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This piece of numismatic treasure is not just a collector's dream but also has an impressive story and potential big money value. Whether you're a coin collector or just curious about hidden gems in your change, this video is going to blow your mind. So, let's jump right into it. First, let's start with a bit of history. The 1960 East African 50 cents coin comes from a region steeped in colonial history. This coin was issued during a time when East Africa was still under British colonial rule. The British East Africa territories included Kenya, Uganda, Tanganyika, now part of Tanzania, and Zanzibar. These regions were administered under the British Empire, and naturally, their currency systems followed suit. The British colonial currency, including this coin, played a vital role in the economic systems of these regions. The 50-cent coin was a critical denomination used in daily transactions for goods, services, and trade. 1960 was an important year, as it was one of the final years before East African countries gained their independence. By 1963, countries like Kenya and Uganda were making their strides towards sovereignty. So, this coin not only reflects the economics of the time but also represents a historical transition period for the region. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. On the obverse, we have a stunning portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This design reflects her young, regal image as she had just ascended the throne in 1952. You'll notice that the inscription around her reads Queen Elizabeth II, emphasizing her reign over the British Commonwealth, which East Africa was part of at the time. The reverse of the coin features the denomination 50 cents prominently displayed in the center, with the words East Africa and the year 1960 encircling it. In between the inscriptions, you'll spot the crown lion passant, a symbol representing the British Empire's control over the region. The detailed imagery of the lion not only signifies strength but also reflects the East African wildlife that's famous worldwide. Let's get into the details of its composition. The 1960 East Africa 50 cents coin is made of cupronickel, a durable alloy of copper and nickel. It weighs approximately 11.31 grams and has a diameter of 30.5 mm. Although it wasn't made of precious metals like silver or gold, its significance comes from its historical value and scarcity today. This coin wasn't minted in huge quantities. By 1960, the British East Africa currency was starting to be phased out in favor of independent national currencies. So, finding these coins today, especially in good condition, can be quite a challenge. And you know what that means. When demand is high and supply is low, values can soar. Alright, now let's talk about what everyone is most curious about, the value and potential worth of this coin. While the face value is only 50 cents, collectors today are willing to pay big money for this coin. Depending on the condition, rarity, and whether it has any minting errors, the value of the 1960 East Africa 50 cents coin can vary widely. These coins can sell anywhere between $5 to $15 USD. However, if you're lucky enough to have a coin in uncirculated or mint state, the value can jump dramatically to $50 to $100 USD. And if there's a rare error coin or a highly sought-after variety, collectors might even pay much more than that. Close-ups of flawless coins, and examples of coins sold at high prices in auctions, asterisk in some cases, coin collectors have paid up to $500 USD for a perfect, uncirculated 1960 50 cents coin from East Africa. Yes, you heard that right. Asterisk asterisk $1,000 asterisk asterisk for what was originally just pocket change. So, it's definitely worth checking your collections or old drawers. You might just find a hidden treasure. So, what factors make a 1960 East Africa 50 cents coin more valuable? There are several key things you need to consider. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that have minimal wear, sharp details, and a clean surface command the highest prices. The total number of coins minted and how many have survived in good condition directly impact the coin's value. How many collectors are actively seeking this coin plays a role. Coins from British colonies, especially those featuring Queen Elizabeth, tend to have a strong collector base. Now, if you're thinking about getting into coin collecting or investing in rare coins like the 1960 East Africa 50 cents, you might be asking, is it really worth it? The answer depends on your long-term goals. While rare coins can increase in value, they are also historical artifacts that preserve a piece of the past. Collectors often find joy in the stories behind the coins, and owning a piece of history can be incredibly rewarding. If you're purely looking for financial gain, coin collecting can also be profitable, especially if you focus on rare and historically significant pieces like this one. But remember, like any investment, it takes research, patience, and a keen eye for detail. And there you have it, an in-depth look at the 1960 East Africa 50 cents coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. With its fascinating history, unique design, and potential for high value, this coin is truly a gem for collectors. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future deep dives into rare coins worth big money. Let us know in the comments below, do you have any rare coins? What's the most valuable one in your collection? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from British Malaya, the 50-cent coin from 1961, featuring none other than Queen Elizabeth II. In this video, we're exploring its rich history, incredible value, and whether this coin could be worth a fortune. Stay tuned to learn all about this historic gem. Let's start by understanding the historical context of this coin. The 50-cent 1961 British Malaya coin belongs to an era that bridges two important periods in Southeast Asian history: the tail end of British colonial rule and the dawn of independence for countries like Malaysia and Singapore. British Malaya was a collection of territories under British control in Southeast Asia, including present-day Malaysia and Singapore. During the 1950s and early 1960s, British Malaya was undergoing significant political changes, with rising nationalist movements pushing for independence. And in the midst of these transformative years, the 50-cent coin was minted in 1961, just 2 years before the formation of Malaysia in 1963. This coin serves as a time capsule, marking the end of an era and the rise of new nations. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this iconic coin. The obverse side features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who had only been on the throne for less than a decade at the time. She's depicted wearing the laurel wreath, a symbol of honor and victory, a fitting tribute to her early years as monarch. On the reverse side, you'll see the denomination, 50 cents, inscribed in the center, surrounded by the words Federation of Malaya, along with the year, 1961. The lettering is bold and clear, a hallmark of coins minted under British influence. The rim of the coin has a reeded edge, a design feature that adds texture and security against counterfeiting. The 50-cent coin from 1961 was made from copper nickel, which gives it its silvery appearance. It has a diameter of 30.5 millimeters and weighs 11.31 grams. The durability of copper nickel ensures that many of these coins remain in relatively good condition today, even after more than 60 years. What makes this coin unique is not just its design, but its connection to an important historical period. But could it also have significant value beyond its metal content? Alright, now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's talk value. How much is this coin really worth? The value of the 50-cent 1961 British Malaya coin depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and market demand. A well-preserved coin in UNC, uncirculated, condition can fetch significantly more than one that has been heavily circulated. In terms of market value, circulated coins can range from $5 to $15 USD, while coins in better condition can sell for upwards of $30 to $50 USD. But hold on, rare versions of this coin, especially in pristine condition or those with minting errors, can skyrocket in value, reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For collectors, coins graded as MS65 or higher, mint state, by numismatic grading organizations like PCGS or NGC are especially prized. If you happen to own one in this kind of condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth big money. Did you know that certain minting errors or variants of this coin can make it worth a small fortune? Coins with double strikes, off-center errors, or planchet defects are highly sought after by collectors. For example, a 50-cent 1961 coin with a notable minting error could fetch $1,000 or more at auction, depending on the rarity and demand. It's these little quirks in production that can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. So, if you have one of these coins, it's worth giving it a second look. Who knows, you might just have a valuable treasure in your collection. The 50-cent 1961 British Malaya coin is also part of Queen Elizabeth II's expansive numismatic legacy. Her portrait has graced more coins than any other monarch in history, appearing on currency in over 30 different countries across the Commonwealth. This coin represents not only the economic history of British Malaya but also Queen Elizabeth's enduring influence during the early years of her reign. For collectors, coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II are always in demand, especially those from significant historical periods like this one. So, is the 50-cent 1961 British Malaya coin worth collecting? Absolutely. It's a fantastic piece of history that reflects a transformative era in Southeast Asia, and for collectors, its potential value makes it even more appealing. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection, this coin holds a special place due to its rich historical background and potential to increase in value over time. Coins like these often appreciate in worth, especially as they become rarer and demand grows. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 50-cent 1961 British Malaya Queen Elizabeth coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coin videos, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, your next coin could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving deep into a coin that holds a special place in both numismatics and history, the 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin, featuring none other than Queen Elizabeth II herself. This beautiful silver coin carries much more than just its weight. It's steeped in rich history and, if you're lucky, could be worth big money today. In the 1950s and early 1960s, the region was still recovering from World War II, and British colonial influence was very strong. Queen Elizabeth II, who had just taken the throne in 1952, was the monarch featured on the coins of all British territories. In 1962, Malaya was only a year away from forming Malaysia in 1963. The 50-cent coin minted during this period reflects both colonial power and the transition Malaya was undergoing. As the region moved toward independence, the use of coins with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait symbolized a lasting connection to Britain, even as political changes were imminent. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the coin itself. On the obverse, you'll see a striking portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, engraved by the talented artist Mary Gillick. This portrait, used on many coins during the early years of Elizabeth's reign, portrays her without a crown, showcasing her youth and the optimism of a new monarch. On the reverse, you'll find the denomination clearly marked as 50 cents along with 1962 and Malaya. This is surrounded by a beautifully simple floral border, symbolizing the region's rich natural resources and tropical beauty. These coins were made from copper-nickel alloy, giving them a distinctive silver-like shine. Measuring 28.5 millimeters in diameter, the coin has a weight of 11.3 grams. This design remained iconic until Malaya joined with other states to form Malaysia in 1963, when new coinage was introduced. So, what about the value? Is this 1962 50-cent coin just a historical artifact, or could it be worth big money? The answer is, it depends. The value of the coin varies based on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in pristine condition, known as uncirculated or mint state, is much rarer today. Here's a breakdown of potential values. If you have a heavily worn coin, graded as good or fine, it may fetch around $5 to $15. In very fine condition, the value jumps to $20 to $30. If you have an extremely fine coin, you're looking at prices around $50 to $80. But if you're lucky enough to own an uncirculated or mint state example, your coin could be worth anywhere between $100 to $300 or more. But that's not all. Rarity plays a huge role in driving up prices at auction. Certain minting errors, such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies, can send the value of a single coin skyrocketing. Now, let's talk about the big money. Some rare examples of the 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin with unique characteristics or flawless preservation have sold for thousands at auctions. In recent years, collectors have been increasingly interested in coins from British colonies due to their historical significance, which is driving prices higher and higher. If you discover an error coin, like a misstrike, you might be sitting on a coin worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Why is this coin so popular? The 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin represents a crossroads in history. It's a symbol of a fading empire and the rise of independence in Southeast Asia. With Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022, interest in coins bearing her portrait has surged. Collectors and investors alike see these coins as both historical treasures and valuable assets. As demand for British colonial coins increases, their value continues to climb. More and more collectors are looking to complete sets or own a piece of history tied to Queen Elizabeth II's reign. If you have one of these coins in great condition, now might be the time to get it graded and potentially sell it for a handsome profit. The 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal. It tells the story of a region on the brink of change, a queen at the height of her power, and a colonial empire fading into history. Whether you're a collector, historian, or investor, this coin is a true gem with hidden value. Who knows? You might just have a small fortune sitting in your coin collection right now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and value of the 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. And hey, let us know in the comments below, do you have one of these coins in your collection? You might just be holding on to something truly priceless. Until next time, happy collecting! This script covers the history, design, value, and potential worth of the 1962 British Malaya 50-cent coin, aiming to keep viewers both engaged and informed about its hidden treasures. We explore the fascinating world of rare coins and their hidden value. If you love history, money, and the possibility of finding a treasure right in your pocket, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into an iconic Canadian coin, the 50-cent piece from 1963 featuring Queen Elizabeth II. And trust me, this isn't just any coin. Some of these could be worth big money. So stay tuned as we unravel its history, its current value, and why collectors are going crazy over this rare piece. Let's start by taking a look at the history behind this fascinating 1963 Canadian 50-cent coin. As with many coins, the story begins with the monarch displayed on it. In this case, Queen Elizabeth II. In 1963, Queen Elizabeth II had been on the throne for just over a decade, having ascended in 1952. This was a time when Canada was solidifying its post-World War II identity and growing as a nation. Every coin minted in Canada during this period, including the 50-cent piece, reflected the strong connection between Canada and the British monarchy. Elizabeth's portrait on the coin marks her role as the Queen of Canada, a part of the Commonwealth, which is why her image is featured prominently on this coin. Now, on the front, or what we call the obverse side, of the coin, we see the lovely and youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Mary Gillick. This was a design used on many coins from around the Commonwealth during the early years of Queen Elizabeth's reign. On the reverse side, we have the Canadian coat of arms, which has changed slightly over the years, but in 1963, it showcased a detailed and intricate design that represents Canada's history, ties to the British Crown, and its provinces. It's a beautiful symbol of Canada's rich heritage. Now, let's talk numbers and specifications. The 1963 50-cent coin was minted by the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Around 18.5 million of these coins were minted in that year. But here's where it gets interesting. The coin is 80% silver, which gives it not only historical value but intrinsic value due to its silver content. Each coin weighs approximately 11.66 grams and has a diameter of 29.72 millimeters. Coins minted in the 1960s, especially those made of silver, hold more than just face value because of the precious metal used in them. Silver coins like this one are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike because they represent both historical importance and tangible metal value. Alright, now for the part you've been waiting for. How much is this coin actually worth today? The value of a 1963 Canadian 50-cent coin depends on a few factors: the condition, rarity, and the demand for that particular coin among collectors. Condition plays a massive role in determining the price. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, MS. If your 1963 coin is heavily worn or damaged, its value might only be a little higher than its silver content, around $10 to $15 depending on the market value of silver. However, if your coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can skyrocket. Mint state, MS coins, those that have never been circulated and show no signs of wear, can sell for anywhere between $75 to over $200. Some rare, beautifully preserved examples have fetched even higher prices at auctions. So, how can you tell if your 1963 50-cent coin is worth the big money? Here are some key things to look out for. Look for coins in uncirculated or mint state condition. These are worth significantly more than worn or circulated coins. Some coins develop a natural rainbow-like toning over time, which can make them more desirable. A bright, lustrous finish can also fetch a premium price. This is a big one. If your coin has any minting errors, like a double strike, die crack, or misalignment, it can increase the value exponentially. Error coins are highly prized by collectors because they are rare and unique. Some error coins have been known to sell for thousands of dollars. So if you come across one, hold on to it. Now that you know what to look for, you might be wondering, where do I sell this coin if I think it's valuable? Well, you have a few options. You can try selling through online marketplaces like eBay, where collectors often browse for rare coins. Make sure you check the prices of similar coins to know what to expect. If you have a high-grade coin or a rare error, you might want to consider contacting a professional coin dealer or even submitting it for auction through a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. So, why is the 1963 Canadian 50-cent coin so popular among collectors? Well, it's partly due to its silver content, which makes it desirable for bullion investors. But for collectors, it represents a fascinating period in Canadian history. Queen Elizabeth II's portrait marks the era of a young, modern monarch guiding a nation into a new age. Plus, any silver coins minted before 1967 in Canada hold a special place due to the switch away from silver in later years. This coin also holds sentimental value, especially as it relates to Queen Elizabeth II's long reign and her place in world history. As she remains one of the most respected and admired monarchs of all time, coins featuring her likeness continue to grow in popularity. Alright, coin enthusiasts, that wraps up our deep dive into the 1963 Canadian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about what that old coin in your drawer might be worth, remember, you could be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. So, what do you think? Do you have one of these coins? Let me know in the comments below if you've got a hidden treasure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin insights, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, the next coin we talk about could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting. Subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Watch our previous videos to learn about valuable coins you might own. We're diving deep into one such coin, the 1964 Canadian 50-cent piece featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This is more than just a piece of change. It's a relic from the past with immense historical significance and potential value that could blow your mind. In this video, we'll uncover its rich history, its intricate design, and its rising worth in the numismatic world. So don't go anywhere, this coin could be your key to big money. Let's rewind the clock to 1964. It was a time when Canada was gearing up for its centennial in 1967, and Queen Elizabeth II, who ascended the throne in 1952, was still in the early years of her reign. Canada's coins were strikingly beautiful, reflecting both the country's history and its loyalty to the British Crown. The 50-cent coin minted in 1964 was no exception. Now, this wasn't just any year, it marked the last of the silver 50-cent coins, making it even more special. These coins were made of 80% silver and 20% copper, which makes them quite valuable in the precious metals market, but that's just scratching the surface. At the time, this 50-cent piece was more than just currency. It symbolized the strong British influence on Canada and bore the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a portrait that would change as the years went on, but one that remains iconic in numismatic circles. This coin was minted at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa, Canada's official minting institution, and remains a collector's favorite for many reasons. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we have the effigy of a youthful Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This portrait was used on coins from the 1950s until the 1960s and reflects a confident young queen. Surrounding her image are the words Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina, which is Latin for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. Now, flip the coin to the reverse, and you'll see the intricate Canadian coat of arms. This design has been used on the 50-cent piece for decades, and it represents Canada's rich history, with symbols for the founding nations of England, France, Scotland, and Ireland. At the bottom of the coat of arms is Canada's national motto, Amari usque ad mare, which translates to from sea to sea. Above the crest are the words Canada 1964 and the denomination 50 cents. This design captures the essence of Canada's heritage and stands as a tribute to its diverse cultural background. One of the key factors that drive a coin's value is its rarity, and the 1964 Canadian 50-cent coin is no exception. The Royal Canadian Mint produced approximately 18,030,000 of these coins that year, which might sound like a lot, but many of them have since been melted down for their silver content or lost over time. Finding a 1964 50-cent coin in great condition is becoming rarer by the day. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition are especially sought after by collectors, with their value often far exceeding that of circulated coins. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its worth. Coins that are graded higher by professional services like the Canadian Numismatic Association or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can fetch far higher prices than coins that have seen heavy circulation. A pristine, untouched 1964 50-cent coin can be worth its weight in silver and more. Another factor that gives this coin value is its silver content. As I mentioned earlier, the 1964 Canadian 50-cent coin contains 80% silver. As of today, the melt value alone, that's the value of the silver in the coin, fluctuates with the silver market. So, even if you were to sell the coin solely for its silver, it could still fetch a pretty decent price. However, the real value lies in its collectability and historical significance, which can drive the price up well beyond its melt value. Now, let's talk about the big money potential. The value of a 1964 Canadian 50-cent coin varies based on its condition. A typical circulated coin may be worth around $8 to $12 Canadian dollars due to its silver content, but things get really interesting when you have a coin in near mint or uncirculated condition. For example, a coin graded MS65 or higher, that's a mint state condition, can sell for anywhere between $100 to $300 or more. That's right, what was once worth 50 cents can now bring in hundreds of dollars at auction. But wait, it gets even better. Rare proof-like specimens or coins with unique minting errors can drive the price up even higher. Some of these special coins have sold for $500 or more. Recently, collectors have been paying top dollar for these coins at auctions, especially as interest in Canadian numismatics continues to grow. So, if you happen to have one of these coins stashed away in a drawer, you might want to get it professionally appraised. Who knows, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. For those of you who are collectors or looking to get started in coin collecting, this coin is a fantastic addition to your collection. It's a classic piece of Canadian history and is sure to grow in value over time, especially as more of these coins are lost or melted down. Keep an eye out for coins in excellent condition, and always store them properly in coin cases to preserve their value. And remember, getting your coin graded by a professional can make a world of difference in its resale value. So, there you have it. The 1964 Canadian 50-cent coin is a beautiful piece of history, a valuable collector's item, and potentially worth a lot of money. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone who stumbled upon this coin, now you know its true potential. Remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than the face value stamped on it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Who knows? The next coin we talk about could be sitting in your pocket right now, just waiting to make you rich. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Share your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a video about valuable coins, collectibles, and treasures from the past. This script gives you a dynamic, engaging, and informative YouTube video that dives into the value, history, and hidden worth of the 1964 Canadian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and focusing on a very special coin, the 50 cents 1977 Queen Elizabeth II coin. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes some coins worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars, you've come to the right place. Could the 1977 50 cents coin be hiding a fortune in your pocket? Let's find out. Let's start with a little history. The 50 cents 1977 coin belongs to the series of coins issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who has the longest reign in British history. This coin was minted in Canada, a country where the British monarchy still holds significant symbolic power. Queen Elizabeth's portrait graces many coins across the Commonwealth, including Canada, and this coin is a prime example of the historical connection between Canada and Britain. 1977 was a significant year for the British monarchy, as it marked the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, celebrating 25 years on the throne. This event was celebrated around the world, and many coins minted during this period became iconic, symbolizing a time of celebration, unity, and history. The 50 cents coin from 1977 is a tribute to this era and holds an immense historical value, making it a sought-after piece by collectors. Now, let's talk about the design of the coin itself. The 50 cents 1977 Queen Elizabeth II coin has a distinctive look that reflects its era. On the obverse, you'll find a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, one of the most renowned sculptors of the time. This portrait shows the Queen wearing a tiara, projecting a sense of grace and dignity. The reverse side of the coin is where we see Canada's proud national emblem, the Canadian coat of arms. The intricate design features symbols representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and France, showcasing the rich heritage of the country. This coin is made of nickel and has a diameter of 27.13 millimeters, with a weight of 8.10 grams. Its smooth, rounded edges give it a classic feel. The bold 1977 inscription reminds us of its special minting year, and the attention to detail in the craftsmanship makes this coin a true piece of art. So, what makes this coin rare or valuable? Well, first off, let's talk about mintage. In 1977, millions of 50 cents coins were minted, but not all of them have survived in pristine condition. Coins that were heavily circulated may show wear and tear, which decreases their value. However, uncirculated or mint condition coins are much harder to come by today, making them extremely desirable to collectors. If you happen to find a 50-cent 1977 coin that's still in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure. Rare varieties of this coin, especially ones with minting errors or unique features, can fetch a high price at auctions or from serious collectors. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for. How much is the 50-cent 1977 Queen Elizabeth coin actually worth? The value of a coin can vary significantly based on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While a heavily circulated version of this coin may only be worth its face value or slightly more, an uncirculated or proof version can be worth quite a bit. On average, you might see this coin selling for anywhere between $5 and $50 in decent condition. However, rare mint-era coins or those in exceptional mint state condition could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that are still shiny, without scratches or dents, are the most sought after. Coins with rare minting errors, such as off-centering or double strikes, are often the most valuable. If you spot a coin with an error, you could be holding a small fortune. While the 1977 50-cent coin was minted in large numbers, fewer pristine examples exist today. The rarer the coin, the more likely it is to fetch a high price. As with any collectible, the value of a coin is also driven by demand. The 50-cent 1977 Queen Elizabeth coin is popular among Canadian coin collectors and royal family enthusiasts, which keeps demand relatively high. Want to know if your 50-cent 1977 coin could be worth big money? Here are a few tips for checking its value. Look for any scratches, tarnishing, or signs of wear. If it's in great condition, your coin could be valuable. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Is there anything unusual? Errors can significantly increase value. If you think you have a rare coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or numismatist to get an accurate estimate. While it's not every day that you find a 50-cent 1977 Queen Elizabeth coin worth millions, it's certainly possible to find coins that are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, next time you come across some old coins in your drawer, make sure to take a closer look. You never know, you might just have a hidden gem. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode of Rare Coin Discoveries. Who knows what treasure we'll uncover next? Until then, happy hunting! We're diving deep into the story behind one of Australia's most iconic coins, the 50-cent 2000 Australia featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Could this seemingly common coin be worth thousands, or even millions? Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating history, value, and why you should check your pocket change for this rare gem. The 50-cent coin from Australia, minted in the year 2000, features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side. This coin is part of Australia's long-standing tradition of commemorating its ties with the British monarchy, given that Queen Elizabeth II is not only the Queen of the UK but also the Queen of Australia. The portrait of the Queen is a common feature on Australian currency, reflecting the country's history as part of the British Commonwealth. But what makes the 50-cent 2000 coin special, you ask? There's more to this coin than meets the eye. Let's explore. The Australian 50-cent coin has an interesting history. First introduced in 1966 when Australia moved to decimal currency, the 50-cent coin originally was made of 80% silver. However, the rising price of silver caused the government to discontinue the silver version, and in 1969, the coin was reminted in copper-nickel alloy. The design remained unchanged, but it became lighter and more cost-effective. Vintage photos of Australian currency, with a transition to the 2000 version. The 2000 version of the coin belongs to this post-silver era but is still an important part of Australia's circulating coinage. With Queen Elizabeth II reigning as the longest-serving British monarch, her likeness has adorned these coins for decades, and her portrait on the 2000 edition was designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a renowned British sculptor. Rank Broadley's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II first appeared on Australian coins in 1999 and would go on to become one of the most recognized depictions of the Queen on coinage worldwide. Let's take a closer look at the 50-cent 2000 coin's design. On the obverse side, we have the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, elegantly detailed by Ian Rank Broadley. The Queen's image is a symbol of the Commonwealth's enduring connection to the Crown. The reverse side of the coin showcases Australia's coat of arms. A split screen showing both the obverse, Queen Elizabeth, and reverse, coat of arms sides of the coin. The Australian coat of arms includes a shield featuring symbols of Australia's states, flanked by two native animals, the kangaroo and the emu. Above the shield sits the Commonwealth Star, representing the unity of the states and territories of Australia. This powerful symbol of Australia's national identity is a hallmark of the 50-cent coin and has remained consistent over the years. But the 2000 edition holds a special place in collectors' hearts for a variety of reasons, which we'll dive into next. One of the reasons this coin draws attention from collectors is its mintage. The year 2000 saw the production of around 26.6 million 50-cent coins in Australia. While that might sound like a lot, the condition of each coin and certain rare variations make a huge difference in their value. Graph showing mintage numbers and rarity trends. A key factor in determining whether your 50-cent 2000 coin is worth big money is its condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition can fetch much higher prices than those that have seen regular use. Additionally, error coins, those with minting mistakes such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or misaligned designs, are highly sought after by collectors. Examples of error coins appearing on screen with close-up shots. If you're lucky enough to find an error coin, its value could skyrocket, potentially worth thousands of dollars to the right buyer. Now, the question that's on everyone's mind: what is the value of the 50-cent 2000 Australia Queen Elizabeth coin? In standard circulated condition, this coin is typically worth its face value, 50 cents. However, that's just the beginning. Coins that have been well preserved or kept in mint condition can be worth significantly more. Uncirculated versions of the 2000 50-cent coin have been known to sell for anywhere between $5 to $20 depending on the quality. Show price listings from various coin auction websites. But what about the rare, big money coins? Well, this is where things get exciting. If you happen to have an error coin from 2000, especially one with a prominent minting mistake, collectors could be willing to pay upwards of hundreds, or even thousands of dollars for it. Why your coin could be worth a fortune? There are a few factors that could make your 50-cent 2000 coin worth big money. First, as we mentioned earlier, error coins from this year are highly valuable. Second, certain variations in the minting process, such as slight differences in the Queen's profile or the positioning of the coat of arms, could make your coin a rare find. Close-up shots of small variations in the coin design. Third, if your coin has historical significance, such as being part of a limited collector's edition or featuring a special commemorative design, its value could skyrocket. Always check with a professional coin dealer or auction site to see if your coin holds any hidden value. Footage of coin grading services and collectors showcasing rare finds. Tips for coin collecting and selling. If you're looking to collect or sell 50-cent 2000 coins, here are a few tips to help you maximize their value. First, always handle coins with care. Use gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints or oils that could reduce the coin's value. Second, keep your coins in protective cases or albums to prevent damage. Finally, always get your coin appraised by a professional if you think it might be valuable. Coin albums, protective cases, and appraisals being done. The market for rare coins is always changing, so staying informed and connected with the coin collecting community is key. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver and nickel. Final thoughts. Could you have a fortune in your pocket? So there you have it. The 50-cent 2000 Australia Queen Elizabeth coin is more than just spare change. While most coins are worth their face value, those with rare errors or in mint condition could be worth a small fortune. So check your pockets, your drawers, and your old coin collections. You could be sitting on a valuable treasure. A montage of different 50-cent 2000 coins being inspected, and a final shot of a rare coin on display. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins, and as always, happy hunting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.